That takes us to agenda item 22, discuss and act on updates of the Strategic Plan 2050 Implementation Management Plan and all related issues. Commissioner Macalik.
Thank you. Well, Cammie is coming up, but just to give everybody an update, Cammie and I have worked recently, put in a lot of work looking at everybody's, your projects, your initiatives, your goals, and we're still learning. I'm not even as far along as she is using the Invisio software, but I would like for her to give everybody an update so that we can let you know when we're going to flip the switch.
Well, as goal owners, y'all and the Sheriff's Office have done a great job, along with your teams, in accomplishing a number of your tasks and initiatives, and that is reflected in Invisio. Your teams have done a great job of inputting that information to show movement in the tasks. And I think it was Commissioner Lichty, you noted at one point that we already have a number of completed tasks and a lot of progress, and that is absolutely true. We have a number of short-term goals that we've made a lot of progress on, and are you laughing at me?
I'm smiling.
We do have a number of short-term goals that, such as like creating a public dashboard, which our PIO has been working on, along with IT, and a communications plan, updating job descriptions, and our compensation study that we just completed. And then there's some midterm goals where you would set your legislative priorities and host a growth summit. And then I believe it's goals 4 and 5 that have the longer range goals. So I do want to remind everybody that this is a living document. You know, it will be edited on a daily basis by me and your team members and the public information officer. The goal still is to go live tomorrow by the close of business. Your PIO and IT director are prepared and ready to make that happen. I still have a little bit of work, which even if I don't finish it by the close of business tomorrow in Invisio, it's still, I feel confident in it going live tomorrow, unless I hear, if any of y'all are not ready for that, then we're happy to, pump the brakes a little bit on that if there's more you want entered before tomorrow.
And Cammie, can you give them just a little bit of the explanation how we looked at El Paso's yesterday? And El Paso is, if you want an ideal of what it looks like, El Paso has a real good example. They use Invisio software as well. Mm-hmm. So it's a nice transition, and the way it appears to the public from what they're looking at.
Yes, and our Rockwall County's platform will look very, very similar to El Paso County's, where the public can go to the homepage of our website and click on Strategic Plan, and it'll take you directly to the summary, the court's summary of what the strategic plan is and what we hope to accomplish. And then you can click on each goal, and there are visuals within each goal to show progress. So, but yes, El Paso County is a good example of that.
And one more discussion Cammie and I had yesterday is, even though that one of the goals or the task was to do a personnel salary survey, that's the way we worded it when we put this together. But really, as Cammie and I talked, that probably needs to have a little change of a word in there, that the county will do this. I'm just going to say every 3 years, okay, or whatever we decide that is. And that really needs to be in there, because then, in 3 years, she will have done another one, and we would want to keep that updated, that data, perhaps.
Yeah, I plan to put something in there. I was having a problem with the system yesterday, with the program, but I do plan to put a statement in there specific to that it will be conducted every 2 to 3 years unless the Commissioner's Court requests it before that. So,
any questions? Thank you, Cammie. Appreciate you very much.
Thank you.